Hi, it's Deanna with The Orderly Home, and today I was going to share with you guys a DIY project on how to create a tissue holder. And it's this thing here. And this is well, I'll show you. So inside I have some tissue, and then in here it's a cylinder. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture or the before of what it looked like, but I found it at the dollar store, and it was in the gift section. And I'm not really sure what it's used for, but I thought, I wonder if some tissue will fit in there, and I decided to attempt to create a tissue holder. And so again, I had jute twine. I've been going crazy on jute twine DIY projects. So I thought I would create this like rope effect around it. And so if you want to learn how to do this, then just keep watching. Before I start, I do want to mention that when you're gluing, try to get, as an example, this first row here, try to get as close as possible to this row so that when you do your second row, the glue won't seep out and create this chunky mess. So I just want to let you guys know that that's what I learned after a few attempts, and I just needed to let you know. So if you do attempt to do this, you do it right. So on to the video. Okay, so for this project, I am using my dollar store find, which it's like a little cylinder, and it has a lid, and I already cut a little hole here, so I'm going to cut a little bit more. I'm going to use some scissors, different sizes, and then I'm going to use some glue sticks right here and a glue gun. So I'll show you how I do this. So first I'm going to cut just enough so that tissue can come out. I am not looking for it to be perfect because it'll be covered up by the jute twine. I think that might be good right there. Maybe just a tiny more here. Maybe a little tiny bit more. Okay, so first of all, I am going to use this jute twine, and I guess the first thing I should do is heat my glue gun, so I'll do that. Okay, so now that my glue gun has been heated, I'm going to start right here in the middle, and I'm going to kind of, since the edges are a little raw, well, they are raw, but I'm going to twist it a little bit so it's more of a prettier finish or edge. And I'll just make a little area here for it to stay. Okay, and I'll let that sit there for just a few seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to start gluing in here on the edge. And I'll start applying it to the, well, laying it on top of the glue. Okay, so there, now we have a circle. Okay, so now I'm gonna keep gluing around it. I'm probably gonna go through a lot of glue sticks. I hope I have enough. Let's see. Okay, so here I've reached the edge right here. So now I'm going to start gluing around the rim. Okay, so I'm getting near the end, and now I'm going to cut off the excess. I'm going to measure about here, and I'm going to do it at an angle, like that. That way it kind of, I can tuck it in. Let's see. There we go. Cool. Okay. So note to self, don't let it be in a knot before you start gluing it to the cardboard container. Okay, so I like that. It looks pretty good. I'm just going to get rid of all the excess glue strings. Get it off me. Okay, so now I'm going to let that just dry, put it aside, and I'm going to start with this box part, the cylinder. So I think I'm going to do the same thing like I did to the end of this jute twine. I'm going to cut it at an angle so it's not so bulky. And I'll start right here in the edge. Probably, actually, I think the best way to do it is like this, and it's easier for me to wrap. Okay, so I'm going to make a line. Okay, I'll start adhering it. Okay, use a little bit more right here. There we go. So this project actually took about more than 20 minutes to make. I'm going to say, actually about half hour to put together. So I'm pretty warm, especially being in front of this glue gun. It does emit heat. So I'm hoping this will come out like the way I envisioned in my mind. And if not, at least, you know, I only spent like $1 for the cardboard cylinder. I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's like, I found it in the gift section at the dollar store, so I'm assuming you put something in it and give it to someone as a gift. I don't know. But yeah. Ooh, that was hot. Okay. So probably one more round. Okay, so that I think is where I'll end it, and I'm going to cut it at this angle, like that. And I'm going to glue right here. I'll glue this in. I'm going to use the edge of my scissors. Just do a little bit more. Okay, so yay! I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. It looks better than actually how I thought it would look. So when I add the lid, let's see. Well, I'll let it dry first, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So here's my plan. So this is how I do budget-friendly / repurposing. So we use toilet paper for our tissue, and I really like this idea. I found it on Pinterest somewhere. And you take out the roll, and then whatever's the tissue from inside is what you're going to be using. That way, little by little, it starts, you know, going around and around, and you end up using the whole roll. So we wait till it's about, you know, I don't know, a little 3/4 full. And then I place it in here and grab a little bit of the tissue and poke it through the hole. What I do is, there we go, make sure it fits in here first. That way it's easier to drop into the rest of the cylinder. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It looks really good. Can't wait to see what it looks like once, well, I'll show you guys what it looks like placed on my desk, because that's where I'm going to put it. So that's it, you guys. I hope you liked this video, and I hope it inspired you to create something that didn't cost very much money and looks pretty nice. I don't know. I really like it. Let me see if I can zoom out. Anyway, so yeah, if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.